Hi, I'm Peter Orker from Peter Orker Piano Tuition. Maybe I should be a DJ, or I'm actually going to invent a new thing. I'm going to be a classical music DJ or a CJ. And you'll be able to hear about the stories behind some of the most famous works that have ever been composed. Works that everyone really should know. And you'll be finding out what makes them tick. There are lots of pieces of music inspired by birdsong, or which have snippets of birdsong contained in them, ranging from Vivaldi's Four Seasons in the 18th century through Beethoven's Pastoral Symphony in the 19th century, up to numerous examples in Messiaen's work during the 20th century. Well, one work which has become a little neglected and even underrated is an orchestral piece called On Hearing the First Cuckoo in Spring by Delius. Well, as it's April at the moment and we're still in spring, I thought I would do a Dr. Peter's guide on this rather lovely piece. Delius was born in 1862 in Bradford into a prosperous family. This meant he got to move around the world quite a lot during his lifetime, including time in Germany, Florida in the United States and in France. But eventually he did settle back in England, in his native England, and spent most of his life here. His music often has a gentle style all of its own, although it's possible to hear echoes of styles as diverse as Wagner, Vaughan Williams, Debussy and Ravel. Some of these styles are present in On Hearing the First Cuckoo in Spring. It's a rather unwieldy title, so from now on I'll just call it Cuckoo. Well, the work was written in 1912, and although short, at only about 8 minutes, it could be regarded as a fully fledged tone poem, a term which is so often used to describe much more substantial pieces such as those by Richard Strauss. Well, it's subtly orchestrated for a small orchestra of flutes, oboes, clarinets, bassoons, horns and strings. From the start, lilting chords in the strings are punctuated by birdsong-like phrases in the woodwind. But it's not the cuckoo yet. That has yet to make an appearance. Such as this little tune for the oboe. Now, generally, the tonal centre is C major, but the F sharp in the oboe tune gives the melody a folk-like, sort of almost modal flavour. Listen to that with the harmonies. Well, after a short while we hear this, the first important tune in the piece. Listen carefully to this because you'll hear it quite a lot. Well, have just a little listen to the opening bars of the piece. But where is that elusive cuckoo? Well, we have to wait until almost halfway through the piece to hear it, played by the clarinet. which gives a pretty fair impression of the cuckoo's call. I think Delius is really clever here because the cuckoo call is used so sparingly. It forces us to listen really hard in anticipation to the whole piece because we're never quite sure when that cuckoo's going to come. Just like in real life, you're never quite sure when you're going to hear that cuckoo, or indeed if you're going to hear it at all. But every now and then the cuckoo emerges from the musical texture in passages like this one. Well, now it's time to hear the piece in its entirety. As I said, it's only about 8 minutes, it's very short. I hope you enjoy it, and now it's spring and you're out and about. I wonder if you'll get the chance to hear a real cuckoo. But in the meantime, we'll make do with Delius's Cuckoo on hearing the first cuckoo in spring. Well, I hope you enjoyed Delius's first cuckoo in spring, and I hope you do get to hear a real cuckoo when you're out and about this spring. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you for the next one in a couple of weeks' time. And I won't tell you what piece we're looking at then. That'll have to be a surprise. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this video and would like to watch it again, or you can watch all of my videos by searching Peter Orca Piano on YouTube. You'll find my channel and they'll all come up. In the meantime, have a great week and bye for now.